Everybody says England lost because of Messi, but in reality, they lost it because of what they did after scoring. Because for 55 minutes, the plan worked perfectly. I'm George, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, what was the plan? Of course, to stop Messi. When we all found out that Rodgers was starting, we knew that there was an idea to do something different from Tuchel. But what did that change actually represent? It showed us that he was going to go for a man-to-man, narrow system. The reason for that is because if you can congest the middle, you always have at least two men ready to jump onto Messi and stop him at source. Because if he can turn and face the defence, you're in trouble. And as we saw by the first half stats, it obviously worked. It not only stops Messi, but it stops all of Argentina, as they're an incredibly narrow team, so you're asking them to come up with something magical. When I mention the defence, I'm sure many people will only remember the low block, but at the first half, this was scarcely happening. As you can see from the first minute of the game, England looked to press high and attack from turnovers. And this aggressive man-to-man style squeezed the ball out of Argentina effectively. Just look at the unsuccessful passes from Argentina in the first half. What can you notice? Look how many are long searching balls hoping for a runner. This is exactly what a successful press looks like. This style provided England a base on which to create chances if they were creative enough, meaning that as far as tactics go, it was successful. Keeping the opposition quiet, having small chances yourself. So the first half was good tactically, just needed the players to find a way, which was proving difficult with their unsuccessful dribbles, XG created and only having one key pass. But that's exactly what they did in the second half, which has been pinned by everyone in the world as the turning point. What actually happened here? Well, straight away, England actually remained the same, which was the absolute best decision, as about a minute later they should have scored again. However, this here was the real turning point. This was 30 seconds after that chance, and it never changed after that, as England then had 12% possession from after the goal. The players' mentality clearly shifted after this. They sat deeper, pressed less, and tried to protect what they had. And this led to catastrophe. The changes first appeared in the stats, and then the scoreboard. England went from this amount of successful dribbles to this amount, and an even key pass matchup in the first half to completely lopsided in the second. So how did England's defensive line really kill them in the end? Firstly, it wasn't Tuchel's decision straight away, but a matter of game state. The consequences of this meant that the backline was actually more disorganised, as more players came back and there were more to organise. This led to Argentina players finding themselves unmarked, and all the important space in the midfield was now being left free. And this was the beginning of the end, because as we established, this is where Argentina thrive. And this is where Tuchel decided to make his changes, trying to defend the situation, bringing on defenders, when England really needed players to find a way out. This was his mistake, as it also pushed England into an even more defensive mindset and giving Argentina more territory in their half. And this is where the real damage was done. Messi then drifted out wide, where the space was now. And this is where Tuchel's narrow plan got completely demolished. This meant that Messi couldn't be tracked as hard, especially by Anderson, who had by all accounts kept him busy. This meant that he found space where he wasn't doubled up on, meaning England were in serious trouble. They hit the post once and threatened the England goal with absolutely no reply. They pushed forward with no consequence, and England were drowning with no outlet, which was not helped by Pickford's ball-playing ability. And in the end, it's only a matter of time and the greatest ever player has time and space on multiple occasions to break you, he will do so. Even after the hydration break, and the subs are made too. England were not organised when they really should have been, having had time to speak to Tuchel and him to give out instructions. And this could be for many reasons: nerves, tiredness, a lack of understanding between each other. But for whatever reason, they conceded 2 goals because of it. And for the first, their mentality showed, sitting deep, ready to defend another cross and Messi. Meaning not one person was close to Fernandes and he was able to score. And the second is from another outside the box shot and horrible organisation to leave Martinez unmarked. And it highlights the issue of Messi drifting wide and being left there as well. All of this meant that Argentina were the rightful winners, and a mixture of mentality, a lack of leadership from the manager and senior players to lead them away from the sinking ship of an idea led to their downfall. And it's all too late to score an equaliser when you have 6 defenders on the pitch, and one of them has to play striker.